Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ayakashi Koigikyoku. So, that's kind of fun to say. Anyway, so we were in chapter 6 of Kosei's route, and we were now at the beach to do a shoot for the video, for the music, for the song thing, and that still made more sense than half this game. But look, it's not a bad game. It's really not. I think it'd be very interesting. But the translation is just, it's a train wreck. Like, I mean, we've had roller coaster moments where it was like, it's kind of a train wreck. This is going to be awful. You know, it's not that bad. Oh, God. You know, this part, never mind. Like, there are moments where you're like, okay, this makes sense. But for the most part, it's just, all right. For the most part, I feel like right now my thoughts are 50-50. Like 50% of the time, and I'm sure that's not accurate, but it's just the way like my impression is that half the time the translation is bad but readable. You're like, okay, well that didn't quite make sense, but like, okay, like I put with the hands on the hips. Like, okay, I stood with my hands on my, okay. You know, it's awkward and weird, but you get what it's saying. And then there's like the other half of the time where you're like, I just, what? What even? And it makes no fucking sense. And it's like, I like, you can kind of get what they're trying to say, but it's so painful that even your English fails you at trying to translate what they're fucking saying. Like, your brain knows, your brain's like, I get it. But your words are like, all right, we're just going to move on. So I feel like we're kind of at a 50-50. So, yeah. I can see why a lot of people did not recommend it, just because of the translation. Game itself and plot, you know, and probably the background story, I think would be good. It's interesting, it's different. You know, we haven't played anything quite like this really before. But, like, I mean, they're all basically the same. They have the same tropey characters. Like, you know. But, like, we've never dated Fox Boys before, so that's cool. But yeah, the translation is what ruins it, which is unfortunate, because even if the translation was just a little bit better, you know, and I know they updated it, but if they literally just had someone, because there are times, like in the very beginning, you can go through and go, oh, I get what they're saying. You could literally just, here's a bunch of things. You could just hand out, here's 20 pages, or like 20 screen grabs, just kind of fucking fix it. And we could go, okay, the staff member saying, Akito, please go to the very back. Then Kosei, Kasumi's good over and watches the lights reflecting the sea. Right? Like, that makes that, you're like, what? So Akito, go to the very back. Then Kosei, okay. Kasumi's good over and watches the lights reflecting the sea. That makes no motherfucking sense. But you get is like, okay, so Akito, we need you in the very back. Okay, then Kosei in front of you. And then Kasumi, you're good where you are. Now, but I want you to watch the lights reflecting in the sea. Because it's a staff member directing him. That's basically, you could do that. Now, that might not be exactly what they're trying to say, but that's the closest you can get from this. You could literally just hand random pages to somebody, and a person who understands English could go, oh, I guess that's what they're saying. And even if you slapped it all together afterward, and like 50 people translated this shit, and it was just like a hodgepodge, so like the line before was one person, this is somebody different, like 30 people translated this game from this machine translation into some kind of English, it would still make more sense. You know what I mean? There are going to be times where you're like, wait, that doesn't kind of line up with what was just said in the last spot, because somebody else translated the page before this one, so I don't know the full story, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, you could literally just get 5 people to, like, do each one of the routes. Some of us would volunteer to do it for free for you. Okay? And again, as we've seen me attempting to, like, figure out what the fuck they're saying, it's still gonna be a train wreck, but it'd be a little bit better. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? And I feel like it'd be better once you get through. You're like, okay, get to the end. Okay, I get the story. Okay, then you go back and you're like, this is what this part, like the part with the raccoon dude trying to like tell us about Kosei's past, basically. That was like, wait, is that what they're talking about? Wait, because I didn't, Yes, that is what they're talking about. We know that. But then you could go back and be like, oh, so like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, It wouldn't be that hard. Like, it wouldn't. Sure, it's going to take us, like, a long-ass time to play that one route, but it's because it's painful and we have nice 10-minute rambles about it, but we could do it. Like, seriously? There are plenty of us who would volunteer to do this for you. You could pay me, like, $100, I'd fucking do it. Like, you can not pay me, I'll fucking do it. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I'll play the game on my channel and translate and be like, here you go, it's better. Like, just whatever. Just give me the game here's the game for freebies. Save you $20. However much we pay, I don't know, probably pay more for the game than this, but, you know, on a sale maybe. And then you're like, translate the game. One route. Cool. Got it. Done. Like, I guarantee you there's a billion of us that would volunteer to help people with this fucking shit and fix this. Like, here's the machine translation. It's kind of terrible. Cool. We could figure it out. We're smart people. And then, even then, here's my... It's kind of garbage translation to give to somebody else to, like, then go, oh, okay, and fancify. All I'm saying. Anyway, let's just keep rolling with this. So something like that. Akito, go to the very back. Kosei in front. Kasumi, you're good over there. Watch the lights reflecting off the sea. Something like that. According to the instructions of the shooting staff, they're trying to shape what the director has in his mind. The theme of this PV is the love of the summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely dressed for the beach in that. Summer love. Kosei was looking at the paper I had and commented, there's a lot of songs about summer love. It's really amazing, but it's too short. As I was explaining, I remembered the story of Kosei's past love. Amazing, but short. Maybe all loves are like that. As he heard my words, Kosei self-ridiculed and laughed. Kosei... As I looked at Kosei Kosei's bitter face, I didn't know what to say to him. There's love that lasts long. There's love that will last long. Okay, something. All right. I really wanted Kosei to understand that. I looked into his eyes as I spoke. I've never experienced it, but it should exist, so don't be too sad. As I was saying it, I knew how unconvincing the stuff I said was. I felt really ridiculous and grabbed my Magatama unconsciously, and I looked away to avoid his eyes. When he looked at me, Kosei laughed. Huh? When I looked up, there was a completely different expression on him. He had a gentle smile. Thank you. Kosei tapped my head lightly and went back to the members who were preparing for the shooting. I just love the fact that they're in these leather fucking outfits with fox ears and tails on a beach. Like, could you have put them in, like, bathing suits? I'm just saying. Every good game needs a beach scene, and we need our boyfriendos in bathing suits. Let's take a break. The first half of the PV is done. The rest of the shooting's after lunch. I distributed the lunch boxes that the staff had prepared. Distributed to the other 4 members. Lastly, I handed one to Kosei, who looked really hungry. Since the last scene is at sunset, we have to finish shooting by then. Here's yours. The bento box. Who made this is properly? The bento box who made this it properly. I don't... Okay. Okay. Alright, anyway. It's really healthy, right? Akito wasn't really happy about it, so he was making complaints. You like the omelet, right? Before I eat, I put the omelet on Kosei's bento box. Suddenly, Yuki hugged me from behind. Yuki? I almost dropped my lunchbox. Yuki pushed the sausage-shaped octopus into my mouth. I just didn't know what happened and made a weird noise. You're choking. Since you gave others from your bento, I'll give this octopus-shaped sausage to you. He gave me an innocent smile as usual. Okay, thank you. You just shoved a sausage in my mouth. I just, you have that. Okay. Why are you saying thank you? Are you stupid? Yuki just gave it to you because he doesn't like the sausage. Yuki, oh, no, he's saying that. Yuki, just because you don't like the sausage because it's a bit too sweet, you can't give it to her. And for that reason, you shouldn't. You shouldn't receive it either. Okay, that's what I meant. You knew that. I'm surprised. You looked like you like sausage shaped like an octopus. Well, I mean, even if you don't like sausages, if it's shaped like an octopus, it does make it kind of better, doesn't it? I'm just thinking, like, that's like, oh my god, that's a lot of, that's above and beyond preparation. Anyway. Well, I like the really spicy stuff. Yuki still talks while hugging me from behind. Get away from her. What? Why? I wanted to be with our manager. I can hug her. Don't keep her just for yourself. I want her too. We gotta get a better voice for Yuki. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Why are you talking like a small kid? We're going back to shooting. Huh? No! We haven't eaten! Kosei dragged Yuki away from me and left. Well, I had to go to work with Aikido a lot recently. Kosei seems like he's having fun. Because of someone recently, right? I was talked by my side. Okay, they were talking. Okay, anyway. Well, I surprisingly looked up and there was Kasumi and Keisuke standing. Okay, so I heard talking by my side when I surprised them. Okay, anyway, we know what happens. Like, you can figure out from that, like, what the fuck happened. Just, I can't. My brain can't handle it anyway. Someone? I didn't know who Keisuke meant, and I had to think a little. Oh, yeah, we're kind of dumb right now, but... Is that someone from the staff? Yuki? You're like, is that... Are you talking about me? Is he wearing fucking... He's either wearing... Okay, Keisuke is either wearing, like, thigh-high boots that kind of go up high on the thighs, or he is wearing some kind of fucking chaps. I'm just saying. I'm not complaining about their costumes. Their costumes are hot, but, like, that's just ridiculous. Look, whether they are thigh-high boots or chaps, it's still kind of sexy. I'm just saying. Anyway, is that me? That's my misunderstanding, right? When I was blushing, Kasumi and Keisuke were looking at me with a gentle smile. Maybe that's why Kosei opened up to you. Huh? When I tried to ask them back, Kasumi and Keisuke were called by the staff, and they went back to shooting. What does that mean? I was left behind and watched the glittering sea and the members. And I just realized she's got pink hair and brown eyes, and I totally have pink hair and brown eyes, but my hair actually right now is like fucking kind of yellow because I just bleached it. By the time you see this, it'll be God knows what color, but I just bleached it so it's like not quite platinum, but it's a little yellow. It's not a good look for me. I do not look good. My skin is way too pale for this color hair. It's like, holy shit. But I just haven't felt like dyeing it yet. Look, it took me a couple days to get the motivation to bleach it, so. But I'm usually pink. So, I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, it's totally me! I also take candy from strangers in white vans. And people have to worry about me. Anyway. For shooting the last sunset scene, it might be around the time for a tidal wave. Tidal wave? Wouldn't you mean high tide, maybe? We're deciding whether we're going to have that tomorrow or not. Please wait a moment. I was going to give the members their orders. I was going to give members for orders. Wait, after checking the schedule with the staff. Okay. I was going to give the members their orders after checking the schedule with the staff. Oh, there is a tidal wave. And they're just like, oh, there might be a tidal wave coming, so we should maybe, I guess we're going to leave? Is that normal? I think that would be something to panic about, but let's go back to the vacation home for now. We don't know how far the wave would reach. It's going to be dangerous to be around the sea. With my word, Akito and Kasumi looked at each other and went back to the cottage with a bitter face. What happened to them? I'm glad they're coming back. As I was watching them leave, Keisuke murmured a little while he was lying down. I thought it's not a time for the tidal wave to reach yet. And the power between Fox and other creatures is unbalanced, so that's why. Huh? I didn't realize what he was saying, so Keisuke went after Akito and Kasumi. Although everyone else was being suspicious, I was helping the shooting staff and went back to the cottage. That's so fucking random. Like, there's a tidal wave coming, so we might have to hold off, and then I get what Keisuke's saying, like, okay, there's a there's a balance that's off between the fox creatures and the other creatures. Again, those other douchebags, right? We've met them. Piehole, whatever the fuck it was, whatever they're called, whatever. Anyway, so I get that's what he was saying, but it's like, oh, there's a tidal wave coming. Okay, and it's because the forces of nature are off. What? It just seems random. Like, oh, there's a tidal wave coming. We're not safe in the beach cottage. Tidal waves are... I get... Maybe I just watch too many disaster movies, and that's like normal thing. Nah. And sometimes it's just like high tide. Is that what we're talking about? Like, anyway. Good job, guys. Yuki, who came back earlier, was lying down on the sofa. Oh, are you alone? Oh, so it's only Kosei left. Kosei's not back yet? When I asked Yuki, other than Kosei, all were here in the room. I'm worried. I'm gonna go look for him. From behind, Yuki was saying something, but I ignored it and jumped out. Like, I imagine she jumped out that window right there, like, over the beach. Vaulted right over the thing. As I was running by the shore, I was thinking, it was really weird earlier. There was a balance between the mythical creatures? Maybe he was left out somewhere. Kosit! It's supposed to be Kosei, but I just read it the way it was written. Where are you, Kosei? When I was running by the seaside, there was a human figure on the other side of the rock. Kosei? When I reached the rock, there was Kosei, who was looking different than normal. His ears and tails were out, and Kosei was watching the moon floating above the sea. His side face was pale with the moonlight. Kosei, oh good. I was looking for you. Are you all right? It's dangerous now, so let's go back. I stood next to Kosei, holding his arm gently. Why are you here? Kosei looked like his mind was somewhere else, and he looked at my face. When I went back to the cottage, Yuki told me that you weren't back, so... When I was trying to explain how I was here and why, Kosei's face was getting closer. Oh my god, are you gonna kiss me? Kosei? Don't say his... Girl, shh! Let him kiss you. What? He seems weird. He tries to hug me. I was scared, so I shut my eyes. Why? Oh my god, this is gonna cause a misunderstanding. Are you gonna cause... Right, because the girl called him a monster. Again, what kind of fucking woman, if your boyfriend... First of all, if your boyfriend was this hot, and then he was like... By the way, I have ears and a tail, and I'm kind of like a fox guy, you'd be like... I mean, you're fucking with me, right? And then he shows you his real... You're like... Okay. Are you gonna call him a monster? No. No! Fuck no! That woman's crazy. It'd be like, dude. Let me just sit down. Like, seriously, you're better off without that crazy bitch. Like, most people would be like, you're hot, and you're a fox dude, and you're actually interested in me? And like, you're actually a pretty okay guy. I mean, sure, you're a little rough around the edges, and like, whatever. A little harsh, but I'm sure it's because, like, whatever. But you're fine on the inside, because Otome boys, right? Yeah, no, hi, we're cool. Why would I complain about this? Anyway, but I just felt like all of that, when that came up, I'm like, oh, we're gonna have some kind of misunderstanding, and then he's gonna like think that we hate him because, it can't be easy. You're gonna be like, everything's going well. Oh, we caused drama because we can't just tell him, oh, no, I just didn't know what the fuck was happening. It's not because I think you're a monster. That's stupid. Because we don't know how to communicate. That's what it is. Anyway, I'm scared. Then my Magatama started shining and blown Kosei. Then my Magatama started shining and, like, blew Kosei away, basically. Because of that, I also fell on my back. I think it's funny that I won't even let him hug you. Probably because she feels scared. Because of the Magatama, we weren't able to go back to the cottage. Again, what? I went to evacuate to the cave with Kosei. It was completely wet. Kosei, are you alright? How about here? So, because that brief second with the Magatama, we couldn't walk back to the cottage? Okay. Alright. I don't know why I'm questioning the random plot occurrences in this, but okay. I pointed and guided Kosei. Kosei was concerned about his clothes being wet, sat down. It was the usual Kosei. Yeah, sorry. I was wondering where I should sit. I sat down a little bit away from Kosei, with a little bit of space between us. Anyway, it's a little bit awkward. This whole game is a little bit awkward. I was surprised with my Magatama being out of control, but before that I was blushing more, remembering Kosei almost hugging me. I'm sorry to cause trouble for you. It's okay. I'm sorry. I was just falling down a little. What? Kosei looked different from usual, and it made me uncomfortable. You'll catch a cold if you stay like that. What should I do? I murmured as if I was talking towards my cousin. To my cousin, okay. You can talk to me freely from now on. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I was unaware of how I was talking to you. When I was apologizing to Kosei, I felt a weight on my head. So you can act like you normally do. You're getting used to the other members too, right? Yes, of course. Sure. I couldn't react immediately and felt awkward. As Kosei looked at me, he was smiling gently. I'm really sorry. When I was watching the moon, I lost my consciousness, and when I realized I was blown away. Kosei pointed towards my Magatama. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to react this much. I wasn't controlling it, but my Magatama was attacking Kosei. But my Magatama attacking Kosei was the truth? Huh. Like the first time at the concert, I was feeling horrible about my Magatama being uncontrollable. And don't worry, I just dumped myself into the seawater. But your Magatama is a very good bodyguard. Bodyguard? I didn't understand much and looked at Kosei's face. Oh, I said nothing. Just forget about it. I like that. Oh, Kosei said... As Kosei said by himself, his hand that was on my head was turned to my shoulder to bring me closer. Wait, what? As Kosei said that, his hand that was on my head turned my shoulder to bring me closer, but his hand's on your head, so I don't... Anyway. You know what's happening. Kosei? I was thinking maybe my Magatama would react like earlier. I won't do anything. It's just a little bit cold because I'm wet. Let me stay like... He murmured as if he was telling the Magatama. Kosei started to sleep on my shoulder. Kosei... The warmth that I can feel from Kosei makes me safe. And that makes me fall into sleep. Okay. When I woke up the next day, the sea level was lower. Yeah, so it sounds like it's high tide, not a tidal wave. You know what I mean? But, I mean, because I would just think a tidal wave would be kind of destructive, but I don't know, maybe tidal waves in Japan are different than everything that everything I know about tidal waves is literally from, like, disaster movies. It's like, we're all gonna die! Look. Anyway, let's go back. Because isn't that tidal wave, like, the water gets sucked out to sea, and you're like, it's too far, and then the giant wave comes, and it's just not... Waves are kind of destructive anyway, but, like, normal waves, but, like, a tidal wave is, like, I don't think we should be as calm about it, is all I'm saying, but what do I know? Kosei stretched and placed his hand in front of me. Okay, is everyone going to be worried? I was supported by Kosei as we walked the rocky area. Walked out. Okay, wait a minute. Keisuke's going to do something about it. I was walking next to Kosei towards the cottage. On the way towards the cottage, there was a breeze on the seashore that gently passes by. Okay, sure. I went back to the cottage, and when I was taking a shower and trying to prepare, it was already time. When I was rushing downstairs, there was my cousin making a salad. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. I rushed into the kitchen. I can do this, you know. I know, but you must be busy with last-minute checks, right? You can go ahead. Yeah, thanks. As my cousin said that, he left the cottage. As I was preparing the salad, I was thinking of what to do for breakfast. I didn't prepare any rice, so it's going to be a Western-style dish. I like that. I don't have rice, so it's Western, because Western people don't eat rice for breakfast, which is actually true, but I just think it's funny, like, look. They're like, it's everything you would normally have, except for there's no rice, therefore it's Western style, but also don't make fish, because it's weird. Like, it seems weird. Some people like, you have pancakes for breakfast? Yeah, pancakes. Breakfast. What? Like chocolate chip. Yeah, chocolate chip pancakes for fucking breakfast. Or like peanut butter on a waffle or peanut butter in my oatmeal. I really want peanut butter oatmeal now. Like some of the shit we eat for breakfast is probably fucking weird to people. I don't mean weird in like a bad sense. You know what I mean? Like fish for breakfast is weird, but it is because it's just, that's not what I'm used to. And that seems strange. But then again, if you're used to having like fish and rice for breakfast, you're like, pancakes are a snack food, bitch. Like, I mean, or dinner. I can't, you know what it is? Because I think of like fish, rice, things like that, like lunch or dinner foods. And I cannot, it's weird to have dinner food for breakfast. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's weird to me. But I could totally do breakfast foods for dinner. Like fucking eggs for dinner. Yeah, fucking pancakes for dinner. All that shit. But I could not be like, yeah, like steak and potatoes for breakfast. Weird. Fucking weird. Like potatoes maybe, because it depends on the type of potatoes. Like, but like mashed potatoes for breakfast? No, but like diced up kind of like, I can't think, you know, just like whatever. Like, yeah, I could kind of do that maybe, but I don't, anyway. Why are you groaning? Oh, Kosei, I was wondering what I should make for breakfast. The ingredients are the same, so it's not going to change. Kosei opened the refrigerator and checked inside. There's some cheese, so why don't you make a cheese omelet? Huh? What's that reaction for? I can only stir for the scrambled eggs, but making a fluffy omelet is quite difficult. When I was looking uncomfortable, he understood why I was reacting this way. Okay. I was looking uncomfortable and he understood why I reacted this way. Kosei sighed and grabbed some eggs. Alright, I'll make an omelet so you can make salad and bread. You can make omelets? I like how that is the right answer, not like, yeah, okay, cool, thanks. It's like, you can make omelets? He's like, I like it when you doubt me a little. It's weird. Huh? You can make an omelet, Kosei? Of course. Who do you think I am? Who? I didn't know that he could cook. He said that with a blank expression and put some eggs into the bowl and stirred. He heated the frying pan and added some butter. He poured the eggs in and put in some cheese. The way he was cooking looked like he was really good at it. Do you like cooking? Sorta. Good morning. Breakfast! Oh, it's Kosei's omelet. Akito's face looked happy. We don't have a voice for Akito because he never fucking shows up. Like, anyway. Does Kosei cook often? I feel like none of them have the greatest voices. We're just kind of like all over. But then again, like, so is the translation. So that's why this is mixed reviews. It's not on par with our usual quality. Our quality is usually like a D-. Sometimes if I'm spot on, it's a D+, but that's the best you're getting here, so. Sometimes, but he makes sweets too. Huh? He doesn't only like the sweets from the shop, but he makes them too? It's like a hobby. Why don't you bring some of those sweets to the office? Shut up. I think he was a bit embarrassed. Kosei glared at Yuki, who was teasing him. He's blushing. Not anymore, but he was. It's cute. So, you don't need the omelet, right? No! It's a lie! I want some! I want an omelet! Yuki was seriously rushing. Everyone started laughing. It's really peaceful, so I feel like I've been with them for a very long time. Kosei placed the omelet beautifully on the table for each person. Wow, it's really creamy. When I cut it with a knife, there's creamy cheese and eggs pouring out. It was exquisite when I ate it together with some fluffy bread. It's really delicious. I'm so happy. Sounds delicious, actually. Don't be dramatic. He's blushing! With his angry face on, it's fucking cute. But it was really delicious. Huh. The way she talks. And, okay. I love it when they're both on screen together because they're both ridiculously fucking gorgeous. But I do love that Keisuke looks like evil gorgeous. Like, he literally looks like he's gonna stab us. And I'm okay with that. It could also just be because Saint Germain. Like, and all I'm saying, at least his eyes aren't closed, because then we would know he's gonna get stabby, so. Keisuke noticed the way I talk with Kosuke. with Kosei has changed. You should talk to us more casually, too. Yuki started to talk like a kid while he was sitting and moving his hands and legs on the chair. Yeah, if you don't talk to us the same way, it'll be unfair. I don't know what happened to you, but... Nothing? So from now on, you should talk the same way you do to Kosei. They pressured me. So we're like a group thing now? It's not like really a throuple, because there's 6 of us, but like whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but... So it's just the man harem. Alright, cool. They pressured me. When I looked at Kosei, he has no expression and continues to eat breakfast. Maybe he won't feel anything. As we were talking like that from this morning, my cousin came back to the cottage. The weather might change this afternoon, so we're gonna finish off the shooting and leave. Everyone, please prepare for today. Each and every one of them answered and stood up. After I took away the plates to the sink, and then followed everyone. We finished most of the scene. It's going to be the short takes to place in between. The director was thinking while looking through the storyboard. What happened? You know, we're filming for a love story, but there's no figure of their partner. It doesn't have any reality to the film, and it feels like there's something missing. I somehow knew when he was like, I was like, oh god, we're getting roped into this. And then he just said this, we're filming a love story, but there's no love interest. Everyone turns to me, because I'm apparently the only woman on the beach. What? But we talked about that before. Because of the female fans, we decided not to include one. Yeah, but if it's just for a little bit, we don't need to worry too much about it. Yeah, but even though we say that now... I know. You over there! The director stood up and called me. Huh? Is he calling me? When I went closer to him, the director looked at me from head to toe. You're Foxeer's assistant manager, right? Yes? What about her? Huh? What do you mean? For the PV? Yeah. She's a good match for a figure, and she has a good relationship with the members. It'll show in the film, too. I should? It's only from the back, and your face won't be shown. It's gonna be from far away, so no one will know it's you. That's true. You won't be recognized. Wait! If you appear, I think this PV is gonna be even more amazing, so please! The director asked me so many times that it's difficult to refuse. It's gonna be just for a short time, and it's only the back. It's only from the back, so can you... I'll do it. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. The director shook my hand and turned around to call the staff. Can you put some makeup on her in the costume? What? I'm gonna appear only from the back, right? I probably don't need makeup. We need to set the mood, too. Oh! You're gonna be in the PV, too? That's gonna be fun. Can you change like that? It'll be fun. I'll be looking forward to it. Everyone sent me? And I was taken to the cottage for the makeup. Everyone sent me off with those kind, lovely words. Basically. Oh, you look adorable! Well, you always are, but... You don't need to say that. Of course, if the makeup artist does something, even a little bit of something makes a difference more than usual. Sure. I have on thick makeup and my eyes look bigger and my face looks smaller. I was fascinated at watching the technique of the makeup artist, and I was laughed at. Oh. Instead of a real woman, the styling theme for me was the imaginary partner. Alright, let's try the scene. So each member's gonna have a scene with her. It's the partner you want to be in love with so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna guess the story is gonna be very similar each time. Or we're gonna be shooting a music video. You know what I mean? So we'll be staring at someone else lovingly. We'll probably get a CG. I'm hoping. Anyway. I was set to stand further away from the camera and stand opposite to the camera. I was relieved that I'm only going to be filmed from further out. Alright, we're going to do one by one. And start! I have to wait and stay until the members are walking towards me. I'm only standing, but I keep on thinking how my posture was and other things like that. Suddenly there were arms around my shoulder, and I jumped. There was Akito's face next to me. You're really stiff. You just need to stand normally. Come on, relax. He's not being a dick to us like he usually is. It's weird. I've never been in front of the camera. Akito was smiling and put his head on mine. We're taking the scene like this with everyone? Wait. And cut! Hey! Stop! We don't shriek like that! You stop it! That's a gross noise. Sorry, my bird's a douchehole. I love him, but he's a fucking douchehole. He's a fucking idiot, too. But... Hey! No, you can play nice. Stop it. The director said that out loud. Akito finally released my body. It was really natural. Let's go to the next one. The makeup artist came and wiped the sweat and fixed my makeup. Even though it may be called sweat, it's mostly my cold sweat. And the next is Kasumi. And start. Instead of my heart pounding, I get too tense. There was a hand gently placed on my shoulder, and there was Kasumi looking into my face. Are you nervous? Kasumi's smile made me lose some tension that I was able to smile a little bit. It was too sudden. I don't know what I have to do in front of the camera. Glad I didn't have a script. If you do the same as usual, you'll be okay. His fucking pupils are way too big. Like, there's no whites to his eyes. It's a little scary. I was standing in front of Kasumi, and when I looked up, he touched my cheek with his hand. I've never had anyone do this. I hope we can work together like this from now on. Yeah. I was fascinated by his smile and talked when Kasumi started to move away. Cut! That was good. I hope you're less nervous now. Sure. I was standing still and waiting. It's not taking too long, so I'm not tired, but I don't feel comfortable being watched by this many people. I hope it'll end soon. Just at the moment I was thinking that, there was someone hugging me from behind with huge momentum. When I realized it was already started, I already know without turning around to see. Yuki! Stop looking away! I'm sorry. It was real that I was looking away, so I apologized honestly. Yuki still hugged me and folded his body to place his chin on my shoulder. You make me want to hug you. What's that supposed to mean? I feel safe. I'm not your mother. I didn't say that. Yuki looked into my face from behind and talked. Face, close. Cut! Okay, Yuki, you can go back now. Really? That was all? He went back unwillingly and left me. I was sweating on my back. It's a little bit more. All right. Next is Keisuke. I feel like I can just do anything now. It was really tough for you, huh? He said with a bitter smile and stood next to me. Yeah, but I'm fine. You're really mysterious. Look! His ear's poking out of his hat now! The fuck did that come from? Keisuke smiled gently. It's never been there before, anytime we've seen him with his hat. It's always his ear's missing. Now it's gone again. Is it like he's stroking his ear and holding it down? Like, why the fuck does it disappear? I don't get. Anyway. You look like a normal girl, but you have guys and really easily become defiant. But you have guys around you and really easily become defiant. I don't get what he's saying, but okay. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Of course. I can tell that you're the descendant from that yin-yang master. So you mean... So aren't I the dependent from that yin-yang master that everyone hates? Should I be hated because of my ancestor? But then they're saying that like we know the rest of the story, but we don't. Like, we kind of know because the raccoon dude said something about, like, their ancestor falling for a human woman. So obviously that's what they're talking about. They're like, that yin-yang master, and we're like, the what now? And she's like, oh, I'm their descendant, and that's why everyone hates me? I'm glad you figured out what the fuck he was talking about, but, like, they kind of, like, they act like you should have known that already, but they've never really mentioned it. Only they mentioned it in passing, so it's interesting. I'm counting on you. As Keisuke said that, he touched my hair. He grabbed a handful and kissed it. Keisuke. That's so funny the way it was. I'm sorry. You're not used to talking to me normally. You should practice. After Keisuke said that, he went back to where the others were. I didn't know he was a bold person. That was surprising. As Keisuke said, is the expectation the same as what Kasumi said? Don't understand much of it in detail. I don't understand much of this game in detail at all, but... Alas, is Kosei, but... Are you alright without a break? Yes, I'm fine. It's literally been 10 minutes, so... As I waved and answered, I turned and waited. I mean, a little bit longer, but... I wonder what Kosei will do. I feel more excited than before. I'm being sensitive. I'm being so sensitive that I can hear the sound of Kosei walking on the sand. I was waiting for Kosei. He stood in front of me. Kosei? Were you happy? Huh? I knew we'd get a CJ with him! Because he's our boyfriendo. Kosei's expression was as usual and calm. Kosei places his hands on my head and pats. Then he placed his hand on my cheek. And everyone did stuff they wanted to do. What's that about? Isn't it for the filming job? I felt like I was getting blamed at and sad. While I was looking up, Kosei put his hand on my chin that brought his face closer. What? The person you're in love with. He murmured a moment before our lips touched. His soft lips were touching mine. I was only hearing the sound of waves and my heartbeats loudly. What? Dude! Cut! All the scenes are done. Good job, everyone. For the staff, they can't tell whether we were kissing or not. There was an awkward atmosphere around. Good job! Wow, Kosei, you surprised me. When we went back, the director was waiting for us. Did it look like we were kissing? You totally actually kissed me, though, you little son of a bitch. I love it. And did it look like we were kissing? I thought this would go well with the image of the song. Yeah, it was a really beautiful picture. I'll use it accordingly. I see. He didn't need to really do it for real. By how Kosei was talking, the staff didn't know that we were kissing. The staff went back like nothing had happened. I went back to the cottage to change out of my costume, and Kosei was standing in front of me. What? Whoa. And don't talk me into doing more even after you get bored. Huh? What do you mean? Instead of replying to me, Kosei went back to the other members. Oh, why did he say talk into? The stuff he was saying before he kissed me, it sounded like he was being jealous. I must be overthinking. I mean, that's exactly what it sounded like. He's like, oh, did you enjoy what they were doing? And you're like, because they jumped on you, touched you, and like whatever, and he was being jealous. That's why he kissed you, and then he's like, don't talk me into doing more stuff to you just because you're bored and shit. And you're like, what? What the fuck, bro? Dude! You know what, that's it. Getting in that van with that stranger with the candy. Fuck you, dude. I'm only gonna do that, like, so that and then he'll come to my rescue. It's just to make him jealous, so that he'll come after me. I'm not really gonna get in the van with the stranger. I'm just gonna get the candy, like, cause like, whatever. Anyway. I didn't understand what Kosei was thinking, and I was gazing at Kosei's back while he was with the members. After the shooting was finished, there was clouds hiding the sun. The shadow that's dropping on the sand was showing how I was feeling, which was gloomy. Okay. The shadow that's dropping on the sand was showing my feelings of gloomy moods. I can't Shakespeare that up, but my brain knows a better way to say it, but like, again, it's like, I can't English right now, so. After the PV shooting, the album making got busier, so that kiss was just seemingly forgotten. I didn't have the courage to ask him about it, so I'm just stuck replaying it in my mind. God, right? It's irritating, but the album songs are almost done, and it's time for the recording of the instruments. I'll just record in the outside studio by myself. I was checking the member's schedule and checking the emails. Yuki came in and spoke to me. I was finally being treated more like a manager. I was fairly happy. At the outside studio? When I checked the schedule for today and tomorrow, it wasn't a day off, but it said work without any location as to where written. Oh, wow. I can't believe I just read that, and I have no idea what it was. Okay. When I checked the schedule for today and tomorrow, it wasn't a day off, but it says work without any location as to where written. Okay, so, okay. Stop! No! We do not scream like that. You stop it. Don't be bad. You want attention, you come over here. It's not that far, stupid. You're being a jerk. He's getting spoiled rotten because I've been working from home. You don't get to yell like that. Now I gotta read this all over again, and this is a train wreck. Don't try to be cute now. He's so cute. He's such a fucking asshole, though. When I checked the schedule for today and tomorrow, it wasn't a day off. Okay, but it says work without any location as to where. Okay. So it's written down, work without any indication of to what location to work at. That's what they're trying to... Okay, something like that. There's a studio that I like the echo of, so I go there often. I see. I'll take the staff with me. Sure, I'll see you a bit later. Work hard. Yep, see you later. When Yuki left Lively, Kosei came in. Is Yuki using the studio outside? Did I say Yuki? Yuki. Wow. Using the studio outside. Yeah. Each studio has a different sound. Especially for drums. Everyone's putting so much effort into this album. Yeah, it's the album that everyone wanted to do. And this is our first album, so we're working on this with our best efforts. It's our first album. It's really not your first album. You've already made your debut, so you already have an album. So, just saying. Kosei's eyes are shining with energy. If they're working on music this seriously, then I don't believe that it was their purpose to take control of humans with their music. What's wrong? Oh, no, nothing. For a moment it was silent and an awkward mood passed when the door suddenly opened. Good morning! Where's Akito and Kasumi? My cousin was attending to those two for the FM radio program this morning. They both went to the studio. Huh? Everyone's putting in so much effort this time. They're recording the singles too, so everyone's singing again. I'm going to take time. Sure. Everyone sings in this band, so everyone sings first and the parts are divided up. I didn't know they have a procedure like that, so I was surprised. There are songs that aren't complete yet. It's a long way to go. But it's fun, right? Huh? You're making that face. Recently I can read Kosei's expressions. Yeah, it's fun to make the songs. We'll support you as much as possible. Takeshi, get the fuck out of here. We're having a moment. Thank you. At that moment, the phone rang. As I was trying to answer the phone, my cousin did it instead. Yeah, sure, I understand. I'll make an adjustment and let you know. In that case, we can talk more in detail about the page and the format. Thank you very much. My cousin hung up the phone. Is that for the new job? Yeah, it's for the magazine. The name of the magazine is well known, and it's the most popular magazine amongst 20-year-olds. Not 21, though. And not 19. 20-year-olds. It's like, when's your birthday? I'm sorry, but yesterday was your birthday and you just turned 21. You don't get to fucking touch this magazine. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Smack. Or it's like, I love this magazine, but now I'm 21, so I can't love it as much. I gotta find a different one. 20-somethings. You take interviews from other than just music magazines? Bird, I swear to God, I will put you in your cage and you will go to bed. Stop it. Yeah, you can play nice. What, I gotta sit here and fucking look at you? I don't want to look at you. Actually, I do. You're so fucking cute, but you're being a dickhead. You're cute, but you're being a fucking asshole. Yeah, what? You can't, like, I can't for an hour have my back turned to you? It's not all about you. It's fucking not all about you. Simmer the fuck down. They're like, look, right now, you're being cute. You're cute, and you're playing, and you're being nice, and you're not screaming. So, play fucking nice. Jesus. I swear to fucking God. I don't know why he makes that noise, but it irritates me. It's like children screaming. I hate it. I love him to death, but when he makes that noise, I hate him. Like, I'm like, I will sell you. And then he's cute, and I'm like, oh God, I feel so guilty saying that. And then he makes that noise, and it's like, nope, I want to sell you now. Like, you'd think you'd stop making that noise because you get yelled at for it. What were you doing? What the fuck were you doing? What's in your mouth? Oh, crumbs that you dropped? Okay. I just saw him all of a sudden, like he was flying somewhere, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, nothing. Didn't throw things on the floor. Oh, God, you're an asshole. Anyway, right now, Fox here has a wide range of fans. It's larger than the usual Visual K-band. That's why we have offers for TV ads and magazines for interviews. Bird! I see. We've made some adjustments, but it'll be... Oh my fucking god. Stop it. Stop. I'm gonna take your toys away. You be nice. Come here. No. No, get down. You know better. Come here. If you're gonna scream, then you're gonna come sit with me. What? I'm not yelling at you right now. You come sit with me. You're gonna come sit with me because I'm sick of listening to you scream. Stupid jerk. And then he's like, oh god, you're yelling at me. Yeah, so maybe learn to shut the fuck up. You better now? He's like, I don't want to sit with you. Well, I don't want to listen to you scream, so you're going to fucking sit with me, whether you like it or not. Now you're stuck here. Now you're stuck here, stupid. Now you're stuck here, stupid, and be nice. Hi. Yeah, now you're going to be nice? Don't scream like that. You know better. He knows better because I got up and he was like, oh god, I'm going to get yelled at. Well, then stop making that fucking noise if you know I hate it. You're like a dick on purpose. Now be good? Yeah. You're going to be good now? Because you've distracted me way too much. Thank you. You should be a good boy. We've made some adjustments, but it'll be a good promotion before the album will be released. Yeah, I'd rather you honk like a duck. Make that weird honk honk noise. Anyway. We do promotions a lot, right? Of course. It's the first album, so not only the normal popularity, but the great hit that'll extend the record. It's the first album, so they've already made their debut, they're super popular, but they have no albums out? And they not even prepared. Is that normal? Like, I feel like usually, like, when you first hear a band, they have a single, but then the album's usually, like, right behind it. Well, we're actually still making the album. They usually have the album. They might not have released it. They might release the single a couple of months before, but it's not like they're still writing. That's not usually how it works. It's strange, but anyway. They're already doing concerts and shit, and they don't have an album. I don't know. It seems a little backwards, but that's amazing. Not just the members, but also the staff are looking forward to that. I have to talk downstairs. I want to learn about the promotion. You should come to the promotion meetings, too. You should do it, but don't come up with the promotions that we need to put an effort on. But don't come up with the promotions that we need to put an effort on? What are you talking about? You're going to be busier from now on. I need to finish this album quickly. I'm going to the studio. In the office, there's a studio on the first floor. There are times that they lend it to other artists from outside as well. Can I go too? Yeah. You should go. I didn't ask you, Takeshi. My cousin said it with a smile. Or Takashi, whatever. Anyway, whatever. Nobody knows your... Listen, cousin. Listen, my cousin. Shut up. Nobody asked you. You should see how the members are creating their pieces, and then you'll understand what kind of things you're working on. You'll understand how you can sell and how you need support. Yep. I'm just going so we can have sex downstairs. What? Nothing. We're not even dating him yet. It's fine. My cousin was right. The more I understood how everyone's being serious and what kind of feelings they have, I understand that they're not working just to create the music for hatred as foxes. Okay, moving on. If their aim is the truth, to support those acts are wrong, but it's probably now. That just got worse. Alright, just moving on. Since I can't think that, I wanted to support them by my own decision. Okay, so I get it. Somehow we have, she's like, they're actually writing for the love of music and not because they're trying to, like, be dicks and put spells on people because they're angry. I don't know where that even came from, because that was never, it's not like she was like, I wonder why they're making music. Are they trying to, like, lure people? And, like, you know what I mean? All of a sudden she's like, oh, they're not trying to be dicks about it. When did you think they were? There's some just shit that comes out randomly that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like that. That makes no fucking sense that she was even thinking that, because that's never been a thought in her head. Like, well, wait, I wonder. There's so much shit that makes no sense, but anyway. That whole... Oh, God. When we were coming down the stairs and headed towards the corridor to go to the studio, Kosei's phone rang. Kosei took out his phone from a pocket and answered it while he was walking. Yes? Yes? As Kosei was listening to the phone call, his facial expression suddenly froze. His pace was slower, and then he stopped. Kosei? All right. I understand. when he hung up the phone, I like how there was an actual, like, click, click, phone hang up. Like you don't have a cell phone, you would push a button. It's literally like the sound of a receiver hanging up. Nobody uses phones like that anymore. Does anyone even have a phone that would make that noise? Like, maybe in your house. Like, but does anyone actually have, like, a normal house phone that would click, click, like... That's fucking hilarious. You're like, wow. Like, you know the people who wrote this game, you're like, wow, you are old. You are old people that you put that in there and you literally say, well, that's the sound a phone makes when it hangs up. And most people are like, wait, what was that noise? Because I'm assuming most of the people playing this game probably click. Like, no phone has ever made the noise that they know of. Dating ourselves here. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Well, next is going to talk about, oh man, the guy twisted up in the cord. The what? There was a time, kids, when the phones were stuck to the wall via cords. There was a time when in order to dial 911, you had to go 9 and wait for the rotary dial to go back to the original position before you could hit the 1, and Grandpa was dead by then. Old people were hardier. If you could manage to call 911 and they were still alive, it was a fucking miracle. I mean, like, seriously. Oh my god, I'm waiting for one of these games to have a rotary phone just to fuck with people. When he hung up the phone, Kosei stared blankly for a minute. Just let that phone hang up noise. Oh, music got intense. What is it? It was difficult to ask, but since I was there, I had to ask. It was a call from the Fox Village. Fox Village? You're like, you mean that village where you can go and there's like nothing but foxes there? He's like, yeah, but not like that. My voice was getting smaller. Yeah. Why? Can you tell me? Kosei had a very depressed expression. He really does. Oh. In the magazine company that we're supposed to have an interview with, there's that woman. That woman... Is that... Even if I don't ask, when I see Kosei's expression, I can understand. She's the one Kosei was in love with and ended up erasing the memory of. It's been a couple of years, right? Does that mean they were watching over the phone who they erased? I didn't know, but with Keisuke's power, it's not like hypnosis. But it's not also erasing memories completely. If it's been a long time, there are very few chances of remembering. But I'm thinking about it just in case. If she doesn't remember you and she watches you on the TV, meeting her in person stimulates it even more, so just in case. It's like you and Kosei have been... It's like you and Kosei. It's like you've been being monitored. They are. Jesus Christ, Bird, the fuck? Are you alright? What is it? I don't know how to say this, but Kosei has an expression as if he's standing on the edge. There's Keisuke too, so don't worry too much. I know. I'll check for you. There should be someone who's in charge of the interview. Other than that, no one's going to interfere much. Yeah, probably. Kosei, go to the studio. I'll ask immediately. Hey. I went back the way I was coming. I didn't let Kosei stay with that expression. He was trying to call after you. Okay, go to places I need to stop, but... Okay, so then I get that. So they called, so he's gonna have an interview at a place where the woman that he was in love with, who called him a monster and they erased her memories, works. So I'm guessing, based on the bad translation, that even though she sees him on TV, it's the seeing him in person might trigger the memory more than seeing him on TV. Okay, so that's what they're worried about. If all of a sudden she's not the one doing the interview, but she works at that place. So if they accidentally bump into her, there's a chance that she's going to see him and be like, oh my god, I remember everything! But on TV, I could kind of understand the logic behind that kind of, like, I don't want to be like, it's not mythology, but you know what I mean? Like, that thought, it's like, oh, well, because you could see someone on TV, but like, but it's the same thing. You see actors and people on TV all the time, but when you see them in real life, it's like, whoa, this is so weird and different. It's totally different. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like you're used to seeing yourself in the mirror or whatever, but then you see yourself on TV and you're like, that's fucking weird. Or on, like, video and you're like, this is awkward. You know? Like, there is a difference psychologically with like that. So I could kind of understand where they're going, like, oh, she could see him on TV, but then when she sees him in person, that might trigger more memories because she was used to being around him in person and they had that, like, you know, whatever. Like, so I get that. So that's kind of interesting. So I'm sure that's going to come up because we're in chapter 8 right now. And we only have a few more left, so I'm sure... Well, I wonder if she will remember. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll run into her. You know what I mean? And we'll get jealous or something. I don't know whether she's going to remember or not, because that would just seems like she's going to remember, and then they got to erase her memory, and like, again. You know what I mean? But you'd think, though. I mean, I get where they're going. Wait. I get where they're going with that. She sees him in person, she might remember. Okay. Yeah. Because, again, it's totally different seeing someone in person than it is on TV. But do you think she has weird dreams where she's like, it's so fucking weird because I totally had a dream that the guys in Fox here were actual foxes? Fucking weird. I don't know why. Because she might see them on TV, but she sees them dressed like a fox. And you don't think that would be a little bit triggering? Like, this makes me uncomfortable for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Like, you know what I mean? And then she sees him in person and is like, that's right, because I think you're a monster. But I feel like just, if you thought he was a monster because he was an actual fox dude, right? Ears, tail. And you thought he was a monster, then seeing him on, even on TV or anything dressed like that should be some kind of triggering to you. Not like, they're awesome. She should be like, I don't like them for some reason. They make me uncomfortable. Like, anyway, we'll find out. Maybe not in the next part, but in some part after that. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.